we thought Twisted Metal 1 was a flop. We didn't know if we had careers left at Sony.
Luckily, it was good enough to warrant a sequel, and that's when we were able to really kind of pull out all the stops and do a lot of things that we wanted to do with the first version.
We really, were excited to get into the second one because then we felt like we knew, really how to make it the game that we wanted to play.
We knew that Sony wanted to do a sequel, and I know Jaffe, Michael Jackson and I were really excited to basically put in a lot of the things that we didn't do and improve on a lot of the things that really sucked in Twisted Metal 1. The darkness, the graphics, the controls, the list goes on.
And so we were like, okay, we have to fix this. We have to fix everything that we screwed up in the first place, which means, we went so far as to say, let's forget them being cars. Let's make them hover cars because they'll be easier to control.
We talked about hovering cars and cars with insect legs, that can climb up buildings and things like that.
Let's make them insects because insects don't move as fast and they can't get caught on objects. I mean, we were looking, we would go into like stores and watch people play the game on kiosks. And they were banging into walls, they were going too fast, and it really wasn't a very pick up and play game. We thought that was the reason we were getting such bad focus test and play test. And so we were doing everything we could to sort of remedy that. We even said, let's forget the car combat, let's do missions. Like you're a car and you've got missions like, a secret agent, but you're in a car. And then the reviews started to hit, and then the sales started to come in, and then the people on what at the time were sort of the BBSs and the beginnings of the internet started to sort of write about, oh my God, this game is awesome.
My favorite Twisted Metal moment, probably a lot of people feel this way, is when the Eiffel Tower came down for the first time.
The Paris level was probably one of the bigger or more popular levels, mainly because, of the, you could drop the Eiffel Tower and it would open up kind of a whole other level, which was the rooftops of the Paris buildings. And, it was something that was just such a cool level that we all wanted to try to make it work. I just kind of, it was actually during a single track staff meeting that during the whole staff meeting I just started off with kind of a grid with some angled streets and then, put the Eiffel Tower. And the question was, could we afford this? It kind of became a mission for us to make this level work. I remember when you looked at the level and we started reviewing it, and I remember Jaffe saying, dude, if you could make this thing work the way that you're saying it could work, we got to do it. I have to say, because of the graphic style, I never really thought that there was any sensitive nature up until a member of the French press came to Singletrack to look at some of the levels, and he was quite offended when he saw the Eiffel Tower go down. It kind of just fueled everybody to kind of get more wacky and destroy more sensitive type of icons. And we try to get that gameplay and the dynamics and everything working as early on in the process as we can. That way we get gameplay kind of leading the development and production charge, and that, in our case, that's always first and foremost, gameplay, gameplay, gameplay.
I loved working on the mechanics of Twisted 2. I love the idea of, can we build depth into the gameplay? Can we build strategy into the level design? I thought that was really, really exciting.
I think all those things factored into it as, making it the best of the series. Doing Twisted Metal 1 and Twisted Metal 2 took an enormous toll on, myself and the rest of the team. And, to really not have any, financial upside that, as a result of that, really started to, I think, affect myself and the rest of the team. We put so much time and effort into these titles, and now they were seeing decent success. With Twisted Metal 2 being a $1 million+ seller, we started to have conversations of, wow, this really sucks to pour your heart and soul into something. Put your family on the back burner, and at the end of the day, what did you get from it? Well, a reputation for making a good, fun car combat game. That wasn't enough going forward, and I think that really started the start of the exodus of a lot of us